Okay, today we're going to do a road trip. Where are we going? Well, let's find out. Any ideas? Might take a moment, but it'll come to you. Heading west, folks. Heading west. Let's just see where the day will take us, and I will come back later and we'll give you an update. What's called a fire road. It is not a logging road per se, but the forestry department maintain these roads in case they ever have a forest fire. And I'll tell you what, they've got them packed down and traveled pretty hard. Not a bad road. And I know all you can see is trees because that's where we're at. This is pretty much Tree City up here. I'm in the Oregon Coast Range. I got my Jeep in 4 high. I don't have my lockers on, don't need them on the gravel road, just 4 high, tootle it along. Well, this is the first time I've ever done this. I actually drove and filmed myself as I'm driving through the forest. I thought I'd give it a shot, just see how it looks, see what you guys think of this whole process. It may be another epic fail on my part, but you know what, hey, we get used to it. The way it is. You see that roof? Huh? That's the Jeep back there. Yep. We're driving and filming at the same time. So yeah, just wanted to kind of give you a little heads up. I might try and do some, I don't know, who knows, off-roading up here if we find a spot. So stick with me. It could get better. It could get a whole lot worse. If you look closely up here on this hillside, I'm getting pretty near the top of the ridge of where I'm going, and look around, you can see some burnt trees, tree trunks that are still here. Some were cut, some are not. Some have just, I don't know if it's lightning or campfire. Some idiot up here in the woods leaving their fire lit and driving off. You can't do that in a forest. This is a major forest, and Tillamook has burned several times over the years, and it's not been a good outcome because when it starts, it'll burn for months. Really hard to put out. So I thought I'd just kind of stop and point this out to you. If you're out in the woods, do like Smokey says and put out your campfire. This is a nice view. Just going to spin you around here, give you kind of a panoramic view of the Oregon Coast Range. I'm up here, I've seen 2 other vehicles up here today. I'm probably 3 miles up on top of this ridge. And as you can see, this is my backyard. I'm probably 15 miles from home. Looks pretty dang good up here, don't it? A lot of trees, a lot of new stuff. A lot of old stuff, but they log it pretty regular up here. They have to. If they don't log it, they lose it, and we don't want to lose it. This Doug fir's worth a lot of money. Yeah, in the wintertime it'll snow and get pretty deep up here. We've been up here years ago when I used to drive tow truck. I'd come up here quite often to save vehicles that had went off the road. Some people got tired making their car payment and they would just drive them off the road, collect the insurance money. Of course, the insurance company said they couldn't prove that. Neither could we. So the insurance company had to eat the claim. But we'd spend a whole day up here just recovering a vehicle. Life in the old days. Yeah, it's been 20 years ago. Alright guys, we're moving on. Okay guys, there it is. Jeep in the woods. Jeep in the woods. I was looking down this little bitty trail here up ahead. I thought, boy, do I want to go down that. And I thought, nah. Probably not. I have no idea where it goes. It's starting to get growed up. I don't think we want to chance it. But one thing I did find today out here in the woods, I don't know if you can see it or not, but way off in the distance, that's Mount Hood back there. That is Mount Hood. And the Tualatin Valley. Yeah, there's a city down there, way down there. I'm 5 miles out in the woods here, so I'm going to cut off here and just want to give you a good view. Yeah, I want to give you one last shot of Mount Hood out there. As I was driving down the road, off here to the left, I don't know if you can see it or not, but that is Mount St. Helens, the volcano, the one that blew up. Oh, Jeep back here behind me with the fan running. Yeah, but that's St. Helens, straight out there in the background. And then off to the left of that, you see some antennas. That's a ranger station. These guys up here have a great view overlooking this area, making sure that no smoke shows up, no big fires, nothing to report. I'm actually on a logging site here. Let me zoom down in, and yeah, they've been up here logging. And what a great place to get firewood, eh? I don't know if they would get mad at you for coming up here cutting up some of that old stuff they got piled, but a lot of these big piles, they just light them on fire and burn them. They don't want to mess with it. So yeah, as I stand here observing the trails in the woods down below, the patches where they've cut over the years and have been regrowth going, they do a nice job. They really do. These loggers out here in Oregon, they really do tend to do a great job. I'm impressed, very impressed with their operations here. They know what they're doing. Been doing an awful lot of years out here in Oregon. These Doug fir were here when man got here. Well, I can see, I think it's Mount Jefferson off to the right of Hood, but boy is it faint. Yeah, so get out of the city, people. Get up here in these logging areas and logging roads. You know, come up here, but be safe, would you? Be safe about it. There's room for everybody up here. I think I've seen 4 people up here today in the hour I've been up here. Some of them have camping chairs in the back of their rig, so I think they're gonna sit up here and have a picnic. I was gonna actually do the same thing myself because I brought myself a cooler full of food, and I thought, you know, what the hey, let's find us a spot. Wind's blowing, it's cool up here. It's just a nice place just to sit for a half hour and relax, suck it all in. Suck it all in. You don't get days like this every day. It is Sunday, so you don't really find a lot of people here. It's going to be 86 or so degrees today. I think everybody is at the river or down at the beach. They're not up here. So for me, that's a win. For them, losers, right? So anyway, I'm going to sign off, say adios. Glad you came along my trip. If something else happens interesting, I may just come back and see ya. So thanks, people. Thanks for being here. Jeep Rubicon out. Wish I had zoom right about now. But that is St. Helens off to the left, and the one to the right, I'm not sure if that's Adams. Hood would be further to the right. We just can't see it because of the trees. But what a view, what a view. Points of interest. Kind of a rocky boy in there. Look at that. That's like straight down. That's got to be 500, 600 feet. I don't know. It's pretty steep. Move you back in. Yeah, I got some kind of craggy old rock here to the right. Here again, we're on the forestry road. I don't think you'd want to meet anybody coming around the corner and blazing at you. 30, 40 mile an hour, you might end up over that canyon. Nobody ever know you was down there. It's a long way down. Well, I'm parked up here on a bridge, looking out towards the forest. I came down off that hill down to the bottom, and I found a very tiny babbling brook. I'm sure in the winter it probably fills up with more water, but we're in the middle of July. It's hot, pretty dry up here. I also found a little bitty, wouldn't say a waterfall, but a little trickle coming out of the hillside further up, and then when I go by that, I'm going to stop and film that for you.